Hello everyone, today we have another video review and this time we're gonna check new kit from ICM. As you can see, it's I-153, but this time it comes in winter version. This is a steel kit which is molded in 1/48 scale, and as you can see we have this nice box art on the front side. As usual for the ICM we have this top part printed in color. Then on the side we have some information about the model. So inside there are 102 parts, and assembled model will be quite small. Its length will measure approximately 130 millimeters, and wingspan will be equal to the 208 millimeters. And here we have one of the marking options which are included into this kit. So as I said, this is separate color printed top part, and then we have sturdy white cardboard box with sprues inside. So all plastic sprues are packed into the same plastic bag, as you can see here. Then we have assembly manual, and for this I would say it's quite a tight fit, because definitely it's, let's say, up to size of the box. Nevertheless, it fits inside, and here we have it. So as you can see, assembly manual is printed in form of this nice brochure. Here as usual we have short history note and some technical specifications, paints chart, then there are parts map. Note that some parts won't be used because it's a winter version, of course. Then we have assembly process explained with help of these nice images. And of course marking guides. Now there are 1, 2 and 3 marking options included into this kit, and I would say that's more than enough. At least we have some choice. Then we have decals. Decals, as I said before in the previous reviews, are significantly different from the previous ones. And as you can see, they're different in a good side, I would say. So the printing quality is much better. So they look good, and I hope that application won't be difficult either. Now just give me a second to open the plastic bag with parts. I would say that it's pretty much similar to the version which we saw before. Instead you'll build it with winter skis, not with landing gear wheels. Nevertheless, let's start from the sprues which contain fuselage hubs. So here they are. As you can see, there are 2 of them, of course. So we have one for the left and one for the right. We have some parts for the external detailing. As you can see, fuselage features recessed panel lines and molded together with front segment of the cowling. And note that the left half is also molded with a tail segment and rudder, and of course it will serve as a positioning element during the assembly. Nevertheless, here we have also the position pins for the proper alignment, and here as well. So it should be easier to, let's say, combine them together. And as for the cockpit should be assembled separately, so no worries for this simple detailing inside, I would say. Then we have separate sprue with armament. Here, as you can see, we have bombs, missiles, and some other external equipment, I would say. As you can see, molding quality is quite nice, and almost all parts are molded as one-piece elements, except of the bombs. Bombs should be assembled out of 2 halves. And as you can see, those feature position pins inside. I would zoom camera for you. Here you can see it, and it should be easy to, let's say, assemble those together. Then we have another small sprue. This time the sprue is specific for this particular version. Why? Because here we have the winter skis, which should be installed instead of the landing gear wheels. Those are molded as one-piece parts, and on the other side there are smooth, of course. And of course the final appearance will be dependent on you and the weathering you apply to the plastic parts. Now just give me a second, I want to open the separate plastic bag with transparent parts. At least it will ensure that those parts won't be scratched. And here we have one and only transparent part which replicates the windshield. As you can see, molding quality is excellent, but there are no masks for the kit for the painting process, and you will have to cut them by yourself or buy the separate accessory from some aftermarket producer, of course. Then the last and the biggest sprue in the kit is the one which contains wing parts. Wing parts are molded as a one-piece part, so we have one for the bottom wing and one for the top wing. Also here we have one-piece propeller, engine parts. Note that front cowling segment is molded as a one-piece. And then we have here tail wings, which are also designed as a one-piece elements. And some cockpit elements, for example here and here. Those are cockpit walls, of course, and here is the cockpit floor. On the other side there is nothing interesting, I would say. Note that bottom wing is molded together with wheel wells, so those look quite simple, and I would rather, let's say, weather them or paint them in some special way. So that's all for the video review. As usual, you can check full review article on our website, and of course I would be more than happy to see your likes and your subscription on our YouTube channel, and also if you like our Facebook group. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video review as usual.